Gay Rights by Alex, Kenzie, and Prophet. Sociology 200 Final Project. Thank you.
All right, so our presentation was on Colin and Shannon Monahan, a married same-sex couple who lives in Wyoming. I don't know how to say that city. And they have been consistently harassed and shunned by their neighborhood and their community for being a part of the LGBTQ community. It's by the Associated Press who interviewed them. It's an NBC News article called "Your Kind is Not Welcome," and it's a homophobic confrontation sparks debate in Wyoming. And we have our little link right there. This is the poster that Colin Monahan made for says Wyoming, your hate is not welcome. And then summary of events. So the Monahans received a knock at their door to discuss a neighborhood issue, which they, if you read the article, they had thought it was about their garage door that they got, but that wasn't what it was about. So it was a man who the couple states has previously harassed them on social media, among others. Oh yeah, okay. A man who the couple states has previously harassed them on social media, and among others who were there to shun the couple from the neighborhood. One of them said that your kind is not welcome here, you're not welcome in Cody country, and you need to leave. Another woman who was in the group of people who got knocked on their door stated to Colin that you pretend to be a man and you need to leave. Even though Colin is a woman, she goes by Colin or Colleen, and she happens to be more masculine. So that's why they're like, you're pretending to be a man, you need to leave. And they're saying all this hateful stuff to them. Some of the businesses in Cody Country made clear that they do support the LGBTQ community, while others on social media would spread bigotry. Like they had a local Facebook group. It says a man described the couple as liberal, socialist, democratic, homosexual, transvestites from Chicago, because they're from Chicago and they've been Wyoming. And they said, who hate this country? Because they're same-sex couple who are married and this and that. And basically the big picture is that Wyoming needs hate crime legislation. Colin states that they don't think they have an issue, and yet they repeatedly have issues here. What the LGBTQ community and supporters want, they want equal rights, obviously. They want to be respected, accepted, and consequences for discriminative behavior, like for the people who were calling the names, like how they don't think that's a problem when that is a problem. And then the sociological analysis, my concept was social marginality, which was to be treated as social marginality is to be treated as an outsider, and it occurs when a person or groups of people are less able to do things and can be excluded from basic services and opportunities that other people can do.
Our second concept is ethnocentrism. Ethnocentrism is the tendency to regard one's own ethnic group and culture as superior to others, and to believe that its customs and way of life are standards by which other cultures should be judged. But how does this relate to sexuality? Because being heterosexual/cisgender is considered the default, people inherently view queer identity/relationships as inferior. For example, the expectations for heteronormative society is masculine men and feminine women, along with monogamy, and they are expected to provide children. However, queer identities have a separation between gender identity and gender expression, and relationship dynamics can be anything as long as those within communicate, and there's no inherent expectation of procreation.
Homosexual rights seem to fall under the theoretical perspective of social conflict. Many rights have been withheld to keep people down and unequal. Love is love, and this should have no boundaries. Yet it is seen as a perversion of nature to be outside the lines of heteronormativity. Why would a hetero person be allowed to reap the benefits of marriage and family while a not heteronormative person cannot? This is clearly present to the have and the have-nots. For the longest time, it was socially taboo to be open about anything other than heteronormative lifestyles and sexuality. Only here in the last decade or so have equal rights begun to become a thing for everyone.
Here are our references and works cited. Thank you. Have a good next semester.